East Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs. Or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Brown's Grocery Store in Sutton is your local community connection for high-quality foods, great prices, and superior friendly service. Working hard each and every day to earn your business.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Funk Medical believes that home medical equipment should enhance your quality of life, not add headaches to a tough situation. Check them out at funkmedical.com. Funk Medical says good luck to all area athletes.
Hi, I'm Corey Cook, your local Ag West land agent. I've been in farming most of my life and understand the what-if questions. So call me today at 402-364-3071, and I'll help you get the most for your property.
All right, we are back at the York City Auditorium. They just announced the starters, and we are getting ready for the initial jump. It'll be Eli Weber taking on... Well, Eli Weber gets it. He defeated Jace Dressel for the tip, and BDS goes on offense first, and they're working it around. We've got, that was number, oops, I got the wrong roster. There's Zach Hoynes working it around, and he passes it off, and he gets it back. And they're looking, okay, Zach Hoynes dribbling. He's in the paint. Tosses it off to Jaron Norder. And it's off of the backboard and rebounded by Nebraska Lutheran. Taking it down, it was number 2, Lucas Corin. And he has passed it off to number 5. That would be Eli Vogt. His pass goes errant, and it goes off of somebody's foot. And it is a BDS recovery, and they drive right down the court. Underneath the basket, it was number 22, Eli Weber, who put the shot off, but it went off the bottom of the iron, rebounded by Nebraska Lutheran. They drive right down the court. It is number 3, Trey Richard, taking it all the way down and putting it in. So it is a 2-0 lead early in the game for Nebraska Lutheran. Just 1 minute gone in this first quarter. BDS has it down in the corner. They're working it around the key now. Dribble into the paint and then toss it back out to number 5. That would be Seth Stengel. He tosses it out, and they work it back in to Tanner Bolte. Looks like he got a foul there. So that'll be the first foul of the game. And that's on Nebraska Lutheran, so they're going to take it out of bounds and work it back inside. Taking it out, it will be Zach Hoynes. He tosses it out to number 10, Jason Norder, working it back to Hoynes. He takes a long 3. It goes off of the backboard, and it is rebounded by Nebraska Lutheran. Once again, it is Trey Richard working it down. He puts up a little jump shot from inside, and it bounces off the rim, and BDS gets the rebound. They're working it back down the court. Trying to work something into their offense here. It is Norder passing it off to Weber, who works it over into the corner to, that would be Hoynes, who works it back out to Norder. He takes a little jump shot, and through the hoop it goes. So there you go. We got a 2-2 game. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Nebraska Lutheran taking their time, working it down the court. Passing it around and driving down the lane. It was number 5, Eli Vogt. He just put his head down and laid it up, and that is 2 points for the Knights. 4-2 is our score. 5:43 left in the first quarter. BDS works it down the court fast. Now they're working it inside to Hoynes. He puts the layup up. It does not go down, but he gets his own rebound, and this time it works. So that one goes for, oh, sorry, that was Tanner Bolts, not Bolte, not Hoynes. Tanner Bolte gets that one down. It is now 4-4. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left. Nebraska Lutheran working it around once again. It is Richard trying to work it in. He puts a shot up. It's an errant shot. It is an air ball. It is rebounded by Bolte, and BDS takes it back to the other side of the court. They're working it around the key, trying to work their offense. Off in the corner, thinking about a shot, but no, that is Weber putting it back out to Norder. Puts up a 3, and once again it rims out, and it is rebounded by Nebraska Lutheran. 4-4 is our score. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Once again, Nebraska Lutheran taking their time, working it around the key, passing the ball quite often. And again, it is Vogt driving it down the lane. He gets himself a charge, though. He went a little bit aggressive on that one. He lost the ball, got the charge, and now it goes back to BDS. They're going to inbound it. We got a timeout. Do we have a full or a 30? Well, no, I tell you what.
Not exactly for sure.
Let's just take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back from Crossroads Conference basketball action. Third place boys game at the York City Auditorium on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Nebraska Equipment is your local Kubota and Case IH dealer serving Seward and surrounding areas. Visit them in Seward on 280th Road or call 643-6641 today.
The Cornerstone Bank team is committed to serving you with game-changing solutions for your financial needs. With 47 convenient locations throughout Nebraska, Cornerstone is dedicated to providing the service you deserve. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. It is the Crossroads Conference third place boys game. Nebraska Lutheran taking on BDS. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter, tied 4-4. BDS bringing it down the court after the charging foul on Vogt. And they're working their offense, tossing it to the outside, thinking about a tray, but no, he pulled it back down, past it, and now they're trying to work it around the key again. They're trying to get it inside to Bolte. And they did. They got it inside to Tanner Bolte, and he puts up the layup, and it is 6-4. They've been looking for Bolte down low all night.
Yeah, he's their big man, and they love to go to him down there in the paint.
He's not necessarily that tall, but he takes up a lot of space, and he puts up a good layup. So, and speaking of Tanner Bolte, he gets the seal, and he's driving it down, and then they pass it over to Norder, who works it inside, tosses it out. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was going to put up a jump shot, but pulled it down, and they're working it around the key once again. That is Zach Hoynes tossing it off to Norder. Looked over at his coach, looking for a little guidance on what they should do here as Nebraska Lutheran is putting up a tough defense and not letting him work that ball inside. So again, they're just working it around the key, trying to look for that open shot, of course. Well, there Norder puts up the open shot, and it bounces off the back rim, and once again they come away. Oh, we got Norder gets the ball back. There was a bad pass by Nebraska Lutheran, and Norder gets the ball back. He was kind of back there all by himself, Noah. He had 3 Knights all over him, but he put the shot up and just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, he was able to get a good steal off of a bad pass and unable to do anything with it, though.
Nebraska Lutheran down low, tossing it back outside, working it around. And it looks like Richard has it. And what do we have there? We have a pushing foul on BDS.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Zach Hoynes.
Well, that would be, I believe, the second. No, that's the first foul on BDS. It is our third foul overall in the game. And they're just going to take the ball out, and bringing it in is going to be, it looks like Zach Bierman. Little substitution for Nebraska Lutheran here as he's looking for an open player to toss the ball into, and he does. He gets it to Luke Oddie. Luke works it around. Got a couple new players in the game here for Nebraska Lutheran besides Bierman and Oddie. Also in there, Trevor Husky. Nebraska Lutheran, again, just working their offense. Oh, a three-point shot going up from number 32, Caleb Eldridge. And that one goes through the iron. So we got a 7-6 game. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Of course, we are at the York City Auditorium. BDS taking on Nebraska Lutheran, third place boys game, Crossroads Conference basketball. BDS was trying to look for that open shot inside, and Norder thought that he saw an open lane, but he took one too many steps, Noah, and we got a travel call, and it goes to Nebraska Lutheran.
Yeah, and that's pretty big for Nebraska Lutheran, so now they'll have a good chance to take an even bigger lead here.
Yep. Those turnovers, you definitely have to limit them because they'll kill you in the end. All right, driving down the lane, it is Richard, and he decides that's not going to work, so he tosses it out, and driving down the lane, then it was Oddie, and he isn't able to get the shot. He kind of tossed it up a little. He was going down and just kind of looped it up, and it was nothing but air. So.
Yeah, nothing going on there, and I'm surprised that Richard didn't try to shoot that. Yesterday he tried to do quite a bit and unable to be successful there, so might be a little different mentality for them here tonight.
Both of these teams are really locking down in the paint and not really letting anybody drive in for those easy layups. Norder just puts up, that was not Norder, that was Weber who put up a layup and didn't get it, but he pulled down his own rebound, and they're able to work it back inside to Eli Weber, and he bounces it off the glass, and that's 2 points for BDS. 8-7 is your score in the first quarter, just over a minute left to go. Nebraska Lutheran is working it around, looking for a shot, looking for that open player, and driving down the lane, it was Isaac Behrman. He drove through traffic. He saw something there that we didn't, and he was able to get the layup to fall. 9-8. We are under a minute to go in the first quarter. BDS, once again, trying to look for something inside, but the Knights are locking that inside down, so they've got to work it around, and they've got to get that open shot. And there they get their inside, and that is once again Tanner Bolte. I believe that is his 4th layup of the game. They've got 10 points on the board, and I think he has 8 of them. Nebraska Lutheran once again with the ball, looking for that open shot, tossing it around. Audi looked like he was going to drive it down, but he decided to kick it back out, and he's wanting to drive it down, but BDS just has the lane closed down, so they work it back outside. It's over in the right corner. Rickert tosses it out. It is Audi. He puts up a 3. Oh, that one spun around and then popped out like a cork, so no points on that possession for Nebraska Lutheran. BDS going for the last shot. Just 2 seconds left. Oh, Noah, that was close.
That was really close there.
Right off of the front lip of the basket. It would have been a 3-pointer had it gone down, but it did not. So we have completed 1 quarter of action at the CRC tournament, and it is BDS 10, Nebraska Lutheran 9. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with quarter number 2 from the York City Auditorium on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
If you're looking for a rotor, a windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
At Tri-County Automotive, your CarQuest dealer in Henderson, they're always happy to provide you with the highest quality parts.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
Untamed Drone Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untameddroneboutique.com.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
We are back at the York City Auditorium. It is your 3rd place game for the boys in the CRC tournament. Nebraska Lutheran taking on BDS. And right there, Trevor Husky from Nebraska Lutheran drains a 3. And now it is 12-10. Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS. Nebraska Lutheran got a steal there for just a second, but BDS was able to get it back. And once again, they are working it around, looking for that open shot. Definitely looking for Bolte down low, but right now he's standing out at the top of the key. He's got the ball. He passes it off to Norder. Norder works around, puts up a little J. Oh, that one's right off the front lip, but he gets his own rebound and he tosses it over to, I believe it was Zach Hoynes, and Zach Hoynes gets the layup down, and we've got a tie ball game, 12-12. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Nebraska Lutheran drives it down. That was Husky there who put a little bouncer off of the backboard, and it did not fall. BDS with the rebound. They've worked it down low really quick to Weber, and Weber is able to put up a layup. And quickly, BDS has scored 4 points and taken a 2-point lead, 14-12. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Nebraska Lutheran working it around. We got one from the top of the key here. That was Richard take that back. Isaac Bierman. That was a 3-pointer from the top of the key. That was an NBA 3, Noah.
That was a really good 3-pointer by him to bring it in within 1. Well, now they're up by 1.
Yeah. All right, BDS once again working their offense, trying to take it inside, and they do. That was Norder who worked inside and put up a layer, and he just cannot get anything to fall. All of his shots just seemed to be rimming out, and that one did. So now Nebraska Lutheran putting up another 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Not only put up a 3, but they get a foul, too. That was number 11, Luke Audi. Put up a 3-pointer, and it bounced in and out, and then it came back in. Let's see, they're doing a little discussion over here.
I think there's a off-ball foul on BDS.
So it's not a shooting foul. It's not going to be a 4-point play, but the 3 did count.
Yeah, and then Nebraska Lutheran should get the ball back, too.
Yep, it is 18-14. They're taking a quick timeout here. Let's thank some of our great sponsors. How about Shickley Grain, Jensen Lumber Company, Hits Towing, Baumsberger Welding, Cross County Booster Club, Koshik Milling, Milligan Family Medicine, Nutrien Ag Services, Heritage Realtors, Carey's Restaurant and Catering, and Edgewater Insurance of Shelby. Thank you to all of them and all of our great sponsors. Without them, we could not bring you wonderful CRC basketball action. It looks like BDS is going to get the ball. Oh, nope. Okay. They were trying to pull one over on the refs, maybe?
I guess so. Well, they pulled one over on you.
They did, for sure. They walked out of bounds like they were going to inbound the ball, but they don't get the ball. Nebraska Lutheran getting the ball back with the 4-point lead, 18-14. Just under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nebraska Lutheran taking on BDS. Trying to work that one inside. He was off the mark on his pass, but it was rebounded. Ooh. And there is Rickert draining a 3 from the left side. Another deep 3 from Nebraska Lutheran, and they lead 21-14. The threes have been falling for the Knights. BDS once again trying to drive the lane. It was number 5, Seth Stengel. Tried to put a layup up, but Nebraska Lutheran got a hand on it and got a hand on him, and he is going to go to the line and shoot 2. That is 3 fouls for Nebraska Lutheran now. Stengel puts up his first shot off of the back plate, so that would be no points. Of course, he gets to shoot 2 because it was a shooting foul. He lines up, and he's ready to let number 2 go here, and it goes in. So that is 1 point for BDS. They close the gap a little bit, 21-15. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second quarter. We're in our third place game. Right there, Audi takes it down. Oh, sorry, that's Bierman again. I keep getting Audi and Bierman confused. Bierman drives it in and lays it up, and that's another 2 points for the Knights, 23-15. Norder has the ball. He's looking for somebody open. He dribbles it off of his own leg, but he is able to recover it. He tosses it over there to Hoynes. Hoynes works it around. It goes back to Norder. And BDS puts up a long shot there. It was Stengel who put up a 3-pointer that came off of the front lip of the basket, and Nebraska Lutheran rebounds, and they are working their offense. All right, Bierman tries to drive it in quick again. He doesn't get the shot, but he finds Silas Vogel standing underneath the hoop. Silas Vogel, 6'6". He's pretty hard target to miss down there, and he lays it up. 25-15 is your score.
And I don't know if you saw that, but Isaac Bierman absolutely took somebody's ankles.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Well, BDS looking for a shot, working it around. Norder has it. He kicks it back out to Weber. That is Hoynes. Kicks it out to Hoynes. They work it over to Weber, who puts up a little J. That, once again, that's been a BDS problem all night. I've seen so many shots bounce off of that front lip of the rim and not go in. So Nebraska Lutheran, again, they drive down the court, and Bierman puts up another 3-pointer. 28-15. The BDS coaches want to take a little break and talk about it. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the second quarter. 28-15, Nebraska Lutheran over BDS. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more Crossroads Conference basketball. It's BDS, Nebraska Lutheran on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Shickley. Call toll-free, 888-627-WELL.
Aurora Co-op is your go-to resource for better information, better products, and better services. And they're also a proud supporter of area athletes. Check them out at auroracoop.com.
The Shickley Grain Company is a proud supporter of area athletes. There's no stopping when you're dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals. Good luck from Shickley Grain.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. It is your number 3 seed Nebraska Lutheran Knights taking on the number 5 seed BDS Eagles. And right now, Noah, Nebraska Lutheran has just been on a 3-point shooting tear. And they have opened up on a pretty good lead here, 28-15.
Yeah, and that really started with Isaac Bierman, and it's been Isaac Bierman.
Yeah. Yep, he's been he's feeling it right now, and it's working for him. But BDS has the ball. They've got it down low. They toss it back out, and they're working it around, looking for an open shot in the middle. They have not been able to get the Jays to fall. Oh, they go with a three-pointer from Norder, and again, that one not off the front, that one off the back plate, but it does not go down, and Nebraska Lutheran working it back down the court. Bierman kicking it back outside. They're working it around the key now. It is Richard with the ball right now. Looks like got a foul going to be on BDS here. Now it is going to be a non-shooting foul, I believe.
Yeah, but I think that's on Seth Stangl, and I think that's his second one.
All right, so both teams have 3 fouls at this point, so they're just going to take the ball out and try and work it inside. Bierman tossing it over to Rickert. He gets the ball, and they're working it around again. Oh, this time we got to drive down the middle. Oh, that was number 11, Luke Oddie. He was fouled on the way up. His shot did not go down, though, so he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple of foul shots here. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. 28-15, Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS. All right, so Oddie puts up his first foul shot. That one goes off the back plate and comes right back to him. But he's going to shoot another one and see if he can extend the lead just a little bit. They toss the ball back to him. Does his little routine, bounces a few times, tosses the ball up, and again, off of the back plate. So an opportunity missed for Nebraska Lutheran. They remain ahead 28-15 with 3 minutes left to go, in the second quarter. BDS works it out too. That was Hoynes. He put up a shot. Went off the back during the rebounding action. It looks like somebody grabbed somebody else. Nebraska Lutheran with the foul.
That's on number 4, Isaac Bierman.
Isaac Bierman. Now both teams have 4 fouls. BDS works it inside. Eli Weber works it out too. Number 13 in the game now, Cam Hoynes. They work it around. Weber has the ball. That's Zach Hoynes that has the ball. It's 12 and 22. I got to remember. Zach Hoynes is 12. Weber is 22. Zach Hoynes works it through 3 defenders and lays it up off of the glass. And finally, BDS is able to get something to fall, and it is 28-17. Nebraska Lutheran in the lead in the second quarter. We've got a 3-pointer from Rickert here. Oh, Nebraska Lutheran misses a 3-pointer. When's the last time we saw that?
Yeah, it's a little surprising.
BDS throws it down the court. Norder gets it under the basket, but he's well defended, so they have to kick it back out. Looking for an open man. Zach Hoynes gives it to Norder. Norder stops, thinks about the shot, but he decides to kick it back out. Weber with the ball, looking for somebody inside. They don't have anybody open. Nebraska Lutheran is definitely clamping down on the inside. Zach Hoynes has the ball once again. He kicks it over to Cam Hoynes. Cam Hoynes kicks it to Norder. Norder back to Zach Hoynes. Got too many Hoyneses on the court now. Norder driving it, kicks it back out to Cam Hoynes, who gives it back to Norder, who gives it to Zach Hoynes, who tries to drive it in. Did we have a travel there? What happened?
I think he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. He was trying to drive on the back line. He had 3 Knight defenders there, and he stepped on the back line, and so we got a turnover on BDS. 1 minute, 31 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 28-17, Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS. Nebraska Lutheran takes it down the court. They're very good at ball movement. They're very good at passing it around and trying to find that open man or that open lane. Oops, kicks it out, driving it down the lane, kicks it out. A long 3-pointer put up by, that was Lucas Corwin, and he missed badly an air ball. BDS gets the rebound, drives down. I cannot see who tried to make the layup. It was Cam Hoynes who tried to make the layup, but he got fouled, I believe.
By Lucas Corwine.
Oh, I thought he was in the process of shooting, but they said no, it's not a shooting foul, so BDS is just going to bring it in. They toss it in. Once again, it goes to Cam Hoynes. He kicks it out to Norder. Norder puts up the three. Oh, my goodness. That one was all the way through the iron and then popped back out. I do not know how that three-pointer did not go for Norder. Speaking of three-pointers, Nebraska Lutheran puts up a quick one, and it bounces out. That was Caleb Eldridge who put it up. Another good shot that just did not fall, and then we got a foul on the rebound. Nebraska Lutheran fouling, trying to get the rebound. And so BDS is going to get the ball. We got just under 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. BDS, Norder, bringing it up the court. Not quite past half court yet. He gets it past half court in plenty of time. Dumps it inside. Bolte is back in there, but he doesn't have anything, so he kicks it out. Cam Hoynes puts up a three-pointer, goes off of the back plate, and Nebraska Lutheran gets the rebound and fires it down, and it is Carvin who puts up a shot, but it does not go in. BDS gets the rebound. It looks like BDS is going to try and hold the ball for the final shot of the half. They're working their offense. Hoynes to Norder. Looking around. There's under 10 seconds left to go in the first half. They kick it out to Cam Hoynes. He puts up a three. And again, it is off the mark. But Eli Weber is under there to get the rebound, and he lays it in. And so they do get some points to finish up the first half. Going into halftime, Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS 28-19. This is your third place match at the CRC basketball tournament, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes to talk a bit about what we saw in the first half. We are at the York City Auditorium, and we'll be right back with CRC basketball on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
For decades, Generations Insurance Group of Exeter has found the lowest rates in the best insurance plans, protecting your cars, home, business, and family. Let them do the same for you.
Call Rex Pettygrove of McCool Heating and Air at 366-5725 for your new heating and air system or for repairs on your existing unit. McCool Heating and Air.
Milligan Family Medicine and Dr. Scott Vondervecht is proud to offer professional primary care to the community and accept most major insurance. Good luck to all area athletes.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
Husker Crop Solutions is serving growers in Nebraska for their crop insurance needs. Give them a call today at 402-366-4639. Good luck, all area athletes.
KGP Yards takes care of everything in your yard, not just grass. They do fencing, landscaping, pest spraying, bagworm control, and more. For all things lawn in South Central Nebraska, go the extra yard with KGP Yards at 402-759-5693.
Great people. It's what makes us Nebraska and what makes Pinnacle Bank proud to be a part of your community. Because we're not just a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Jones Group Insurance and Financial Services of York is a proud supporter for all area sports and athletes. Contact Jones Insurance in York for all your insurance needs.
Do you need to upgrade or expand your on-the-farm grain drying and storage system? Then you need to visit with the grain drying and handling experts at Northwest Agri-Systems in McCool Junction, helping you take control.
Stedner Incorporated in Hampton has been hauling cattle, gas, diesel, propane, liquid fertilizer, and more consistently and reliably since 1976.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. It's the Crossroads Conference Basketball Tournament. We are enjoying a great game for the third place boys trophy, and it's Nebraska Lutheran currently leading Bruning Davenport Shickley, otherwise known as BDS, the Eagles, 28-19. Now, if we've learned anything over the years, Noah, it's BDS teams don't quit. What do you expect to see out of them to try and close this lead a little bit when they come out in the third quarter?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're exactly right with they never quit, and I can personally say that. We've played them when I was in high school, and they've always been such a good team. I think some great things to point out here is Tanner Bolte right now is tied for the team lead with 6 points, and right behind him is Eli Weber with 6 points too. And I think they need to find a way to get Bolte back down into the paint, because if they can dump it off to him down there, he easily is going to go up there and get points, or at least put something up and get fouled. It's the same goes with Eli Weber. He's 6'2". He's one of the tallest guys on the court, and he likes to get down in the paint, dish him in there, and try to get something going.
You know, Jaron Norder has been putting up a lot of shots, and he is one of their leaders, and his shots have just not been falling tonight. He's been a little bit cold. If he warms up in the second half, this could definitely be a different game.
Yeah, definitely could. Jaron Norder, right now, he has 2 points, and that's it. And he usually gets up there well past 12, 14 points. And tonight, just so far, at least in this first half, they only have the 19 points, and I think that's a big reason on why they don't have as many points as they do, because he's just not having the game that he usually does.
Nebraska Lutheran coming back out on the court. Let's talk a little bit about them. They got on a hot streak there for a while between Richard and Bierman. They were putting threes down like it's actually something that's easy to do. They did cool off a little bit at the end of the second quarter, but that's how they built this big lead, was the back on threes, back on the back of threes. Do you think they can keep it up in the second half?
Yeah, I think that they can. I mean, they love to shoot the three ball. It's one of their big advantages over other teams. They shoot it so well, and right now they're led Isaac Behrman. He has 10 points. He leads all scoring with 10. Behind him is Trey Richard. He has 5 points, and then behind them is a couple other guys. Number 11, Luke Odie. He has 3. Trevor Husky. He has 3. Eli Vogt. He has 2. Caleb Eldridge, he has 3, and Silas Vogel, he has 2. So it's kind of spread out between everybody, and I expect them to continue to shoot the three ball, because, I mean, that's one of their biggest factors in the game, is that they can shoot it so well. But they also are spreading the ball around quite a bit right now, and I think that's working for them.
All right, excellent. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break here, and then we will be back to talk a little bit more about the second half. We'll talk a little bit about the championship games that are coming up tonight, too. So we'll be back in 1 minute from the York City Auditorium. It is CRC basketball tournament action on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
This is Alan Odepal, Odepal Insurance, at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
Get your car or truck repaired right the first time at Lavander's Body Shops in Grand Island, Hastings, St. Paul, North Platte, Kearney, York, Omaha, and their newest location in Sewers.
See Copsa Odie and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Copsa Odie and Associates in York.
Assisting our customers in achieving maximum net return per acre since 1976. Plain talk, exceptional results. That's what you get at Norder Supply, your local independent full-service agronomy specialists.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. We want to thank some of our great sponsors for helping us bring you the great Crossroads Conference Basketball Tournament. Crossroads Awards, Perennial Public Power District, Grand Central Foods, Stutzman Interiors, Annie Jeffrey Hospital, Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, Fillmore County Hospital, Midwest Bank in York, Advanced Services in York, Weaver Pharmacy, Kreidel Enterprises, Horizontal Boring and Tunneling, Fortify Group, York Medical Clinic, Oliva Insurance, Nick's Farm Store, and East Butler Athletic Boosters. Could not do it without great sponsors like them. Now, we're doing the third place game right now between the boys of Nebraska Lutheran and BDS. Let's talk a little bit about our championship games that are coming up tonight. In the girls, it's going to be Meridian and McCool Junction, and even though they're both very good teams, neither one of them were expected to be here because Meridian is the 4th seed and McCool Junction is the 3rd seed, but they both pulled off a couple of upsets in the semifinals, with Meridian beating the number 1 seed BDS and McCool taking down the number 2 seed Cross County. Who are you picking in this one?
I mean, it's a tough one there. Personally, I really think that McCool Junction kind of has the upper hand on them. McKenna Yates is an absolute star here in this tournament, and I was able to do one of her games and watch McCool play, and she is really just a difference maker. It really looks like she is out there at the college level already.
And she's only a sophomore, right?
She is listed right now. She is a junior.
Okay, a junior.
She's 5'8", so she is pretty tall too. But she is able to do things that are just so crazy. She is purposely out there taking girls' ankles.
Oh, yeah.
She does step-back
She
threes.
talks a little bit, too. It's kind of fun to watch.
It's so much fun. She is such a fun player to watch. So I'll be very excited to watch that championship game, to call that championship game here in probably a little over an hour here.
And Meridian, it's been a very good sports year for the Meridian girls. Their volleyball team made it to the state tournament. And Meridian's biggest problem, I think, would be height. They don't really have a lot of height on their team. They're all great athletes and they work hard. They just have a height disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm looking at theirs right now. Their tallest girl is 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", and then it's 5'6" all the way around, all the way down to 5'1".
All right. Well, that's coming up next after this one, but we are getting ready to start the 3rd period of your 3rd place game. BDS currently trailing Nebraska Lutheran 28-19. Nebraska Lutheran's coming back out on the court. BDS is standing out here ready to inbound. Seth Stingle is going to get the ball. And let's start your 3rd quarter. He kicks it out to Norder. Takes it back across half court, but then he works it down. Kicks it inside to Weber, who had it deep, but he didn't have a shot, so he kicked it back out. And now it goes out to Stengel for a 3. And he gets that one to fall, and that's what BDS needed to start this second half. Quickly, it is now 28-22 with just 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, Nebraska Lutheran looking for their shot. Rickert has the ball. He's trying to drive it in the middle. He did drive it in the middle, and he puts up a little layup that he was in the land of the tall guys, but he was able to squeeze it through them, and he got that one down. It is now 30-22. Still less than a minute gone in this 3rd quarter. Bolte is back in there. He works it out to Stengel. Stengel gives it to Norder. Norder kicks it back to Stengel. He drives the baseline, has nothing there, throws it back to Norder. He goes to Bolte, and it's out to Weber. Weber takes it inside, misses the shot, but looks like we got a rebound down there by Hoynes. And he isn't able to get it to fall down, and Nebraska Lutheran gets that rebound, and they drive it down the court quick. Volt tosses it out to Rickert. Rickert, again, looking for an open man. Nobody there. He travels. He drug his foot a little bit there. He tried to stop his forward motion. He drug his foot, and that actually was not Rickert. That was Corwin.
Yeah, Corwin just, he looked down back at his foot like, what's going on here?
Why are you dragging on the floor? BDS kicks it down. Bolte has it down low, but he puts it back out. Hoynes with the 3. That one goes off the back. And Nebraska Lutheran with the rebound. Nebraska Lutheran takes it down court quick. Now this time, all right, I got the right guy. That was Rickert, but they kick it out to Corrin. It goes over to Eldridge. Eldridge works it back to Rickert. Rickert gets it back over to Corwin. Corwin works it up to Vogt. Vogt driving through the middle, has no shot, kicks it out to Rickert. Has a little trouble getting a handle on it, but he puts a 3 up, and that goes off the back plate. It is swatted down by Nebraska Lutheran, but it is rebounded by BDS, and it's going to be Hoynes. Zach Hoynes moving it up the court, kicks it out to Bolte. Bolte over to Stengel. Stingle looking around, doesn't see anything he likes. He takes it back to Hoynes. Hoynes takes it to Norder. Norder looking around. They're trying to get it inside, but there is nothing inside. That tough Knights defense not opening anything up, but they get something down in the paint. He kicks it back out to Stingle. Stingle to Norder. Norder with a three. Way short. Way short. That one did not even hit iron. Norder is just not on his game tonight. He's playing well in every regard except for shooting, but he cannot get the shots to fall.
Yeah, and that's a big loss for BDS's offense.
Yep. This is a big momentum swing, but Nebraska Lutheran has the ball. Looks like Rickart's going to put up the J, and that one lips off the rim and hits the backboard and falls harmlessly down to BDS, but it looks like we have a foul underneath. It was on Nebraska Lutheran, so BDS is going to retain the ball. It is not a shooting foul. Cam Hoynes is back in the game. He's going to inbound it to Jaron Norder, who's going to bring it up the court slowly, deliberately. They're in no hurry. They're down by 8 points, but there's a lot of game left with just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Norder puts it inside to Bolte. Bolte puts up a shot that does not go, but he gets his own rebound, and he's able to work in. Bolte is 6 foot tall, and there were 3 guys that were taller than him defending him, and he was still able to work that layup in. So 30-24. And like you said at halftime, if they can work it inside to Bolte, he is a difference maker inside, even though he's not the biggest guy on the court. Nebraska Lutheran trying to get their offense going here. It's Eldridge passing it over to Corwin, who passes it to Rickert. Gets it to Vogt. Vogt bounces it back out to Eldridge. Rickert has the ball once again. Sorry, that's Corwin with the ball. Tosses it to Rickert. Puts up the J. That one goes through nothing but net. 32-24. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It is your third place match. BDS taking on Nebraska Lutheran. The Knights leading 32-24.
They're going to get called for a push.
Got a push there on Cam Hoynes. He was driving to the basket, and he pushed a Nebraska Lutheran player out of the way. So now we have one foul on both teams here in the second half. Nebraska Lutheran is going to inbound it. Bierman is out there, and he is going to get the ball to Husky. Husky brings it up the court. We got a lot of fresh players in the game for Nebraska Lutheran. They kick it out to Rickert, who works it over to Bierman. Bierman gets it to Husky. Then Bierman puts up a long three-pointer, and again, what we've seen so many times tonight, off of the back plate. Nebraska Lutheran got really hot from three-point land in the second quarter, but both teams have cooled down here now in the third. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 32-24, Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS. Stengel on the outside, passes it around to Norder, who gives it to Cam Hoynes. Cam Hoynes gets it to Weber. Looks for the shot, but there's nothing there. He kicks it back out to Cam Hoynes, over to Norder. Norder drives into the paint, puts up a layup, and that one is in. Maybe the ice has been broken for Jaron Norder as he is able to get 2 points down. It is 32-26, 3 minutes left to go. We got a three-point shot there from Trey Rickert, and that one, nothing but net.
Yeah, that brings him up to double digits now here tonight. He's got 10.
35-26, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third period. BDS works it inside to Bolte, and Bolte does what Bolte does. He puts up a layup off of the glass, and that's a quick 2 points for BDS, 35-28. Everything works better for BDS when they can find Bolte inside.
It makes sense why he has 10 points now.
Yep. And like I said, Bolte is 6 foot tall. He is no way near the tallest guy on the court, but he gets down inside and he just enforces his will and gets those layups in off the glass almost every time. Once again, Rickert putting up a three-pointer, and that one bounces harmlessly off of the back plate. BDS with the rebound. Cam Hoynes tosses it over to Norder. Norder gets it inside to Weber, but he can't get a handle on the ball, and so he just kind of has to toss it back out, and they're going to work it around again. Norder gets it to Bolte in the paint. Bolte. Oh, this time, well, he was going up for the layup, And it was Bierman who came in for the block, but he got a little arm there too. And so that's going to be a shooting foul, and Bolte going to the line for 2.
Yeah, it was kind of a late foul call, I thought, but still a foul.
He puts up shot number 1. Well, that one had to think about it for a second, but it decided, I'll fall through the hoop. So it is now 35-29. 1 minute and 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This has been a very quick-paced game. Bolte getting ready to put up shot number 2. And it is up, and that one misses. Rebound, Nebraska Lutheran. Nebraska Lutheran works it down the court fast, and that was Husky putting up a very quick shot that missed badly, and it's rebounded by BDS, and here they come up the court, working it a little bit slower. Nebraska Lutheran putting a little bit more press defense on right now, making it a little bit harder for them to work it inside. This time we got Cam Hoynes. Cam Hoynes there with a long 3, and now suddenly we've got a 35-32 game. Nebraska Lutheran is leading, but they have seen their lead shrink rapidly here in the third quarter. Oh, we had a 3-pointer there from, I believe it was Audi, but that one missed, and now BDS working it down the court. Once again, they're going to take a timeout. They're going to take a timeout even though things are going well. 1 minute left to go in the third period. It's Nebraska Lutheran 35, BDS 32. We're going to take a full timeout with them, and we'll be right back from the York City Auditorium at CRC Basketball on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Your York and Hamilton County crop and farm insurance specialist, Croker & Croker Insurance and Real Estate, is a proud supporter of Husky Athletics.
Tim and Cale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales representatives, are proud to sponsor local high school athletes. Call them to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
Feel limitless exploring any trail. This is how it feels to ride on a Prowler Pro, only from Arctic Cat. Get yours today at Sutton Irrigation and Repair.
We are back from the York City Auditorium. Need to thank a few of our great sponsors: Alf's Well Drilling, Bruning, Graining, and Feed. Heather Ramsey with the ARC Group of Bruning, too. Thank you all very much for helping us bring you this action. BDS inbounds it. They're working it around the court, looking for that open shot. Norder gets it over to Cam Hoynes, who kicks it back to Norder. Norder back to Hoynes. Norder inside to Weber, who gets it up. He tries to pass it to Zach Hoynes, but it is intercepted by Nebraska Lutheran. They work it down the court quickly, and it is Lucas Worcester standing by himself underneath the basket. Uncontested layup, 37-32. Nebraska Lutheran needed that one.
Yeah, that's his first bucket of the night, too.
I think they just subbed him in. I don't think he's been on the court tonight, and BDS overlooked him because he was standing down there all by himself.
Yeah.
We've got 10 seconds left to go. BDS working for the last shot. It is Zach Hoynes driving it in the lane, and he gets layup to go down. Nebraska Lutheran puts up the final shot of the quarter off of the glass. They still have the lead, but they saw it diminish quite a bit in that third quarter. Like I said, BDS teams are well coached, and they have great athletes. They never quit, so they've worked their way back into it. It's 37-34. We're going to take a minute break, and we'll be right back for the final and fourth quarter of this third-place game at the CRC tournament. It's on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Nebraska Equipment is your local Kubota and Case IH dealer serving Seward and surrounding areas. Visit them in Seward on 280th Road or call 643-6641 today.
Weekend Warriors Roofing is more than just a roofing company. They do siding, decks, home remodeling, and so much more. Give Weekend Warriors Roofing a call today.
Voss Seed in Bruning wishes good luck to all high school athletes this year. Voss Seed is a proud supporter of area high school sports.
Hi, I'm Corey Cook, your local Ag West land agent. I've been in farming most of my life and understand the what-if questions. So call me today at 402-364-3071, and I'll help you get the most for your property.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. We are in the fourth quarter. Nebraska Lutheran gets the ball first, and Nebraska Lutheran capitalizes. Eli Vogt rolls one off of the front lip of the rim and gets it to fall. 39-34 is your score. Just under 8 minutes left to go in this game. BDS has the ball, working it around. Norder has it, tries to get it inside to Bolte, but it is intercepted by Lucas Corin, and Nebraska Lutheran is trying to extend their lead.
He just came out of nowhere,
yeah,
too.
That was a great pickoff. All right, Nebraska Lutheran looking for their shot, taking time. They've got the lead. They don't have to hurry. Oh, goodness.
Oh. Just throws it out of bounds, and it hits a cheerleader.
It was Eli Vogt, and he was about to travel, and so he just kicked the ball outside. Yeah, he had a poor cheerleader standing over there. She's okay, though. Those cheerleaders are tough. All right, BDS gets the ball. It is Seth Stingle with the ball, working it to the half court. He passes it over to Zach Hoynes. He's looking for somebody, taking their time. Again, this is only a 5-point game. They don't need to rush. Kicks it back out to Stingle. Stingle to Norder. Norder to Zach Hoynes. Hoynes to Bolte, and Bolte lays it in. That is what Tanner Bolte does. What a valuable player he is for them inside. And he gets another layup. Nebraska Lutheran works it down the court quick. They've got a 3-point lead, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We've got a little J there from Trey Richter, and he's able to get that one to fall, 41-36. It looks like Nebraska Lutheran is pulled away a little bit from the three-pointers, and then now they're trying to work it inside to get more manageable shots. But we still got a close game, only a 5-point lead. BDS trying to work it inside, and it is off of the leg of a player. It looks like we got a foul. Was that a blocking foul? Or
no, it was a reach-in foul on Jace Dressel.
All right, so BDS is going to inbound it. Stengel trying to find an open man. There's nobody there, and it is intercepted by Nebraska Lutheran, but they can't get the handle on the ball, and it goes out of bounds. So BDS is going to get the ball back, and they're going to inbound it from right in front of us. It looks like it's going to be Zach Hoynes inbounding. He gets it to Jaron Norder. He brings it up to half court. Nebraska Lutheran is definitely applying a little more pressure in this second half on the defense, too. All right, they work it inside to Bolte. Hey, imagine that. Tanner Bolte put up a layup off the glass.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's leading all scorers tonight with 15 points.
If they can find Bolte open, he is almost automatic. So we now have a 3-point game once again, 41-38. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game. Corwin has the ball. He kicks it out to Eldridge, who puts up a long three that does not go. We got a jump ball over there as the rebound's going, and it looks like that ball is going to go to BDS.
That was a very quick call for a jump ball, too.
Yep. They both kind of grabbed the ball at the same time, and the ref immediately went jump ball. He didn't let them wrestle over it or anything. All right, Nebraska Lutheran's doing a full court pressure now. Stengel gets it in. He kicks it across to Bolte. It goes back to Hoynes. Hoynes bringing it up slowly. He's past half court. He stops, but he's able to get it over to Jaron Norder. Norder takes it back to Zach Hoynes. Hoynes to Stengel. Looking around, Hoynes to Norder. Norder gets it inside to Weber. Weber tries to put up a shot, but he is not able to get it to go. It went out of bounds, but it may have been off of a Nebraska Lutheran player. Looks like BDS is going to get the ball back. So they're going to inbound it. It's going to be Zach Hoynes inbounding the ball. He tosses it over to Weber. Weber gives it to Norder. Norder puts up a jump shot. It goes off the front plate. And Nebraska Lutheran with the rebound. 5 minutes left to go. They work it down the court quick. They get the layup real fast. It was Jace Dressel under there, and he puts it up. 43-38. Back and forth we go. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. BDS with the ball. Seth Stengel kicks it over to Norder. It is swatted by a Nebraska Lutheran player, but Norder's able to get it. But they try and work it inside to Bolte, and it is intercepted once again by Nebraska Lutheran. So that pressure defense is working. Riekert kicks it over to the side. Oh, we got to travel. Riekert kicks it over to Jace Dressel, and Dressel took one too many steps before he dribbled, and that would be a travel. All right, Norder is going to inbound the ball for BDS. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in this game. 43 Nebraska Lutheran, 38 BDS. Hoynes dribbles it off of his foot, but he's able to get the handle again. He gets it back over to Norder. Norder kicks it across to Stingle. Stingle thinks about a three, pulls it down, kicks it over to Zach Hoynes. Hoynes to Norder. Norder drives it in, but kicks it back out to Hoynes. Hoynes to Norder. Norder inside to Bolte. Bolte tried to go up for the layup, but he got hacked across the arm, so that's going to be a foul, and he's going to go to the line. 4-2. Two very critical points. Only 4 minutes left to go in this game. We've got a 5-point game. 43-38. Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS. But again, Bolte to the line 4-2. He puts the first one up. Off the back. Off the back. He has not, I believe this is the second time he's gone to the line tonight, and I don't think he's made a free throw yet. He is money underneath the glass, but from the free throw line, he's been struggling a little bit tonight. Here comes his second shot. This one goes in. 43-39. We've got a 4-point game. We have 4 minutes left to go. Nebraska Lutheran drives it down, kicks it out. It is intercepted by Stengel. BDS has the ball and a chance to cut into this 4-point lead. Hoynes tosses it inside to Bolte. Bolte cannot work it inside. It is slapped out of his hands by a Nebraska Lutheran player, but BDS is going to retain possession. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Stengel going out there, and he's looking for a guy. He gets it out to Zach Hoynes, who works it over to Stengel. Give and receive. Norder puts it inside to Bolte. Once again, Bolte is not able to get the shot up. He is blocked by the much, much taller Silas Vogel. But the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Nebraska Lutheran. So BDS gets it back. Stengel gets it into Weber. Weber's deep, going against Vogel. Can't get anything going, so he works it outside to Zach Hoynes. Zach Hoynes tries to drive it in. We got a reach-in foul there by Isaac Bierman. Hoynes was trying to go into paint, but Bierman reached in. But we're still only 4 fouls for Nebraska Lutheran. Oh, that is 5, but it's not going to be a shooting foul. They're going to kick it out. Stengel brings it in to Cam Hoynes. Hoynes over to Norder. Norder to Stengel. Stengel to Norder. Norder to Hoynes. They're working it around the key. There goes Norder driving down the lane. He kicks it out to Bolte. Imagine that.
Yeah.
It's a shocker, but Bolte puts it off the glass, and it goes in. We have a 2-point ball game, 43-41, with just 3 minutes left to go. Isaac Bierman drives in for the shot, can't find anything, actually put it off the back of a BDS player and got the rebound. And now they're going to stand and think about it. Rickert standing out, looking for somebody. They work it over to Bierman. Bierman once again driving in the middle, puts up a little jump shot, and it bounced around 2-3 times, and it fell down 45-41. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. No, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you much opportunity to talk, but it's nonstop action here.
It's all good. It's such a good game to be around right now.
Zach Hoynes gets a rebound. I didn't see which player put up a 3-point shot, but it bounced off the back. Hoynes gets the rebound and puts it down, and we once again have a 2-point game, 45-43, 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Let's thank some of our great sponsors: Shickley Grain, Jensen Lumber Company, Hitz Towing, Baumsberger Welding, Cross County Booster Club, Koshik Milling, Milligan Family Medicine, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Heritage Realtors, Carey's Restaurant and Catering, Edgewater Insurance of Shelby, Crossroads Awards, Perennial Public Power District, Grand Central Foods, and Stutzman Interiors. Great sponsors all, and we could not bring you this action without our sponsors. All right, Noah, we got a barn burner here. At one time, Nebraska Lutheran led by, I believe, 12 points, possibly 13 points. But it's a 2-point game with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. What do you think we're going to see here in the last couple of minutes?
I really expect anything, I guess. That's a hard question to answer right now because we're seeing a little bit of everything. But yep. I expect BDS, because they're only down by 2, they're going to keep throwing it down to Bolte down there in the paint, let him do his thing, and it's going to work. And for Nebraska Lutheran, they just need to keep scoring points and not allow BDS to score any three-pointers or whatever scoring points BDS scores, they need to score.
Nebraska Lutheran takes it right down the court. Trey Rickert drives in, puts up the J, and it goes down. It is 47-43. Exactly 2 minutes left to go in this game. What a great game we are seeing between the number 3 seed Nebraska Lutheran and the number 5 seed BDS. Norder has the ball. Over to Stengel. Stengel to Hoynes. Hoynes to Weber. Weber back out to Norder. They are looking for Bolte inside, and they find him. However, the ball is knocked. I thought the ball was knocked out of bounds, but they called a foul.
Wow, they called that on Trevor Husky.
Trevor Husky came flying over and swatted the ball out of bounds, but according to the referee, he got a hold of Bolte's wrist too. So we got a foul, and BDS is going to inbound it. Stengel on the baseline. They're about to give him the ball. Nebraska Lutheran doing some substitutions. Looks like Dressel is in there. All right, Stengel trying to inbounds it. He gets it to Cam Hoynes. Hoynes gets it to Weber. Weber takes it to Norder, but it is stolen by Husky, who drives down and lays it up. Those fast break points.
That's big.
49-43 with a minute and a half left. They get into Bolte. He has nothing. He kicks it back out. It goes to Norder at the top of the key. He's calling the play. He's trying to get his guys into position. It goes to Bolte. The Bolte is on the line. He kicks it back out to Cam Hoynes. Cam Hoynes to Norder. They are trying to work it into Bolte, but Nebraska Lutheran is putting a tight defense on him. Norder kicks it back out to Hoynes. Hoynes with the 3 ball that goes off of the back plate, and it is rebounded by Nebraska Lutheran. We have less than 1 minute left to go in this game. A 6-point lead for Nebraska Lutheran. Nebraska Lutheran calls a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. It is your third-place game at the CRC basketball tournament on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
Untamed Drone Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untamedroneboutique.com.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation for the fastest, reliable service. Contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
What a great game we've got to witness so far this afternoon. I keep saying tonight, but it's actually still afternoon. But you can't tell when you're inside, can you, Noah?
No, you cannot. There's a couple windows, and there's a little light shining in, but such a great game we have here tonight.
Nebraska Lutheran has the ball. They have the lead. Less than a minute to go. Rickert trying to work. He's got some tight defense there from BDS. BDS has now decided it is time to start fouling. However, they've got lots of fouls to give. That is only their second foul this second half. They've got to get a couple of more before they get into the shooting fouls. So Nebraska Lutheran is going to inbound it again. It's going to be Husky with the ball. He's looking around. He gets it to Bierman, and Bierman is fouled right away by Cam Hoynes.
And I imagine that's just the plan here right now, is just to foul immediately to get it to bonus.
Yep, they're going to try and get it to that bonus as quick as possible. All right, and there you go. We just saw it. It got inbounded to Eli Vogt, and he took 1 second to pause, and he got fouled. And that's going to be the order for a couple more seconds because they're going to inbound it again. It's going to be Bierman inbounding it. And he finds Rickert, who is immediately fouled by Seth Stengel. So one more time they're going to inbound it, and I'm betting we see another foul. So far we've had 4 consecutive fouls, and I think we've ran 3 seconds off of the clock.
Yeah.
Bierman once again looking to inbound it. He does. He gets it to Husky. Husky is wrapped up immediately by Bolte. And now we're going to take it out of bounds one more time, and then we will be in the bonus.
Goodness.
All right, Bierman once again looking for somebody to toss it to. He gets it in. He gets it into Lucas Worcester and fouled immediately by Bolte, and this time we're taking it to the line. So it's going to be a one-on-one situation. Worcester has not played a lot tonight. When he came in the game, they immediately found him under the hoop for a layup, and he hasn't done a whole heck of a lot since then, but he's got a chance to extend the lead to 8 points if he makes both of these free throws. Some substitutions going on for both teams, but it looks like they're ready to do the free throws. They toss the ball to Lucas Worcester. Worcester dribbles it a couple of times, spins the ball, puts it up, and it is not good. BDS gets the rebound with 37 seconds left to go. They take it down the court. Norder has it. He is contested closely by Worcester. He kicks it over to Weber. Weber gets inside underneath and lays it up. A quick 2 points for BDS. And there you go, Noah. We have a 4-point game with 28.2 seconds left. We're going to take a quick timeout along with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds from the York City Auditorium. It is the Crossroads Conference third-place boys game. Nebraska Lutheran leading BDS 49-45 on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, focuses on helping you select the best products and services for your operation. Our planet is hungry. Together, we feed it. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency. Located 3 miles south of Utica, we insure homes, auto, farm, livestock, and crop. Give us a call to see what we can do for you.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience and visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions location.
Welcome back to the York City Auditorium. We're going down to the wire. 28.2 seconds left to go in this third-place game. Nebraska Lutheran leading 49-45 over BDS. Nebraska Lutheran is going to have the ball. They're going to be inbounding it. They're probably going to try and keep it away from BDS, but you know that BDS is not going to allow that to happen for long. All right, they're having trouble getting it inbounds, but they do get it inbounds, and Jaron Norder over there immediately fouls Worcester. Once again, they're going to send Worcester up to the line. They have decided that he is the guy that they're going to put in the pressure situation here.
Yeah, it worked out for them last time. He missed his free throw for his one-on-one opportunity. If he misses it right here, the BDS Eagles will have a really good chance.
All right, he's got the ball in his hand, dribbles, spins, puts up the shot, and this time it's true. That would be 1 point for Lucas Worcester, a 5'7" sophomore, and he extends their lead by 1. It is now 50-45, 26.9 seconds left. Nebraska Lutheran at the line. Worcester puts his shot up, and again.
Wow. Big shots.
He's good on the bonus. That's clutch right there for the young man, and he gets rewarded by getting pulled out of the game. 51-45, 26.9 seconds. Stengel is going to inbound the ball. He gets it to Norder. Norder's bringing it up the court. Minimal pressure being applied by Nebraska Lutheran, but they are definitely making BDS work. Oh, my goodness. Cam Hoynes.
Wow.
Cam Hoynes just put up, Zach Hoynes put up an NBA three-pointer there, and it was nothing but net. So with 15 seconds left to go in this game, it is once again a three-point game, 51-48.
What a three-pointer.
He was standing by the sideline when he put that thing up. However, they immediately fouled Nebraska Lutheran, and they immediately fouled Trey Richard, who I'm not sure is the guy that you want to be sending to the line.
I don't think so.
All right, we're going to find out here in a second. He puts up his first free throw, and he misses it. It is knocked out of bounds by Nebraska Lutheran, so BDS is going to have the ball, trailing by 3.
That is so surprising because he is a very good free throw shooter.
10 seconds left in this game. Zach Hoynes tosses it to Cam Hoynes, who tosses it to Norder, who puts up a 3 that is off the mark. BDS tries to inbound it, but they cannot. Wow, what a flurry there at the end. Nebraska Lutheran holds on. 51-48. Well fought by BDS, and they had a chance to tie it there with less than 2 seconds left, but Norder's three-pointer was off the mark. They pulled down the rebound, but they weren't able to get up another shot. Noah, we saw a good game there.
You know, we really did. came down to the final shot, really, to be able to tie it up there. Jaron Norder, I mean, we talked about him before the game. We said he's one of their main guys they like to go to shoot it, and it came down to the last shot.
He's the guy that you wanted the ball in his hands.
It really was.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, just off the rim. He's still able. He went up and got his own rebound. Wasn't able to get it out in time, and because of that, they end up losing 51-48.
What a great game. We'll take a break here, and we'll come right back, and we'll wrap it up here from the York City Auditorium. Your third-place boys game at the Crossroads Conference goes to Nebraska Lutheran. Winners 51-48 over BDS. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back to wrap this thing up from the York City Auditorium on KOOL Radio and Striv TV.
Only top quality.